Episode 4 dropped. New characters. Are we gonna see Henry and Sam? Are they gonna stay faithful to the game, the story content from the game? Are they going to continue to remain faithful to the game? Or are they gonna do more deviation? Let's find out. We open up this episode and Ellie is in the bathroom of a gas station and playing with her new toy, this gun she found back at Bill's house. The infamous Book of Puns makes a cameo, and I don't care what anybody says. Those jokes are funny. We cut to Joel and Ellie driving in the truck that they got from Bill. They're driving along the highway, and just like in the video game, they actually recreated the scene from the video game where Ellie finds this porno mag.
Light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Put that back. That's not for kids.
How do you even walk around with that thing?
Please get rid of it.
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about.
They're making their way through the city, and we get to the scene from the game that everybody that has played the game remembers. And there's a dude in the middle of the road pretending to need help, and he's walking towards, and this guy literally recreates the movements of the character in the video game. And but Joel's like, "Nuh-uh, that motherfucker ain't hurt," and he puts his foot on the gas, but it's an ambush, and people are throwing bricks from the rooftops, and they're shooting at them. And they even somehow they even get a spike trap, you know, the spike traps that police have to stop people that they're pursuing. And just like in the video game, they crash into this building. A fight ensues between Joel and, well, in the video game, they're kind of like nameless bad guys, you know. But here, Joel is fighting this dude, and as I predicted from the last episode, Bill and Frank, that episode, Ellie finds a use for the gun that she was playing with at the beginning. I knew she was going to use it to save Joel. It's a very predictable move. I think I might have appreciated a different way for them to kind of bring the gun back up again. But, you know, as predictable as it is, it stays faithful to the game. And Ellie, even though in the game she picks up Joel's gun and shoots the dude that's trying to kill Joel, you can see Joel genuinely needs help here. He's literally about to die. Ellie steps in and blasts the dude in the back. This dude immediately goes from savage killer to begging for his life. Joel's not having any of it, and he tells Ellie to go into another room where she's crying, and he stabs him in the chest. We don't see it, but later on we see his dead body, and we see the scar. In a matter of seconds, this guy that we find out his name is Brian goes from a savage killer to begging for his life. He makes that switch instantly because he realizes he's about to die, and he's asking Joel to go find his mom, or Ellie to go find his mom, and I'm just like, yeah, this reminds me of something.
Hey, that was my space. I had my blinker on and everything. Fuck you, punk ass, bougie ass, hook ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking sadiddy ass, nigga. Don't never in your life ever try to holler at me, nigga. Fuck with me, nigga. I'll be done pop the trunk on your bitch ass, nigga. Get my motherfucking Uzi, nigga. What did you say, nigga? You know what, motherfucker? Eat a dick, nigga. I'm tired of this mother.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
To another scene, and we see it seems like they're trying to expound upon the formerly nameless NPCs from the game, well, they seem to be trying to give them more backstory, stretch out the story for the show. I mean, if they're gonna do more than one season of this, they have to, right? So we cut to the scene and we see this guy here with who obviously bought the digital deluxe edition, and he got himself M16 skin or M4 skin. And it's here that we see this new character, Kathleen, who is the leader of the hunters, of the group of people that were just terrorizing Joel. And she's interrogating this older guy, and he reveals himself to be the actual doctor that delivered her as a baby. And she's meant to seem as this villain, but she's so soft spoken. Supposed to be this major character slash villain that is like, if you're in The Walking Dead, they had like Negan, they had the governor, and even Ezekiel, like these interesting characters that really characterized for the show to make them seem more interesting. And there's nothing about her that strikes me as interesting at all, or even intimidating, like she's supposed to be. Like she's there, but and right off the bat, you're supposed to see that she's the leader, but there's nothing about her that makes her seem intimidating. Even when she's yelling at her people to go and find who killed Brian, the guy that Joel just killed, to go and find the people that killed Brian. She's yelling at them, but I'm still not buying that she's this leader of this group. To be honest, she reminds me of Officer Hooks from Police Academy. Rest in peace, Marion Ramsey. In this scene is where we see the actor that played Tommy from the game, the voice actor. He's actually, I guess, her right hand man or something. And right away, looking at him, his appearance, and he's in the tactical gear and everything, even the way he speaks, I think they should have had him as the leader of this group. And we cut to Ellie and Joel again, and they're going to sleep, and this is where Ellie drops another one of her puns.
Joel, did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Honestly, I think that joke is fucking hilarious, and she manages to crack Joel's tough guy, this whole persona that he has of being a tough guy, and she finally, after several episodes of trying, she finally cracks this tough guy appearance that he tries to put out, and he shows a more human side of himself, back probably before the zombie apocalypse happened. Not too long after, Ellie wakes him up, is yelling at him, Joel, wake up, and who should appear but Henry and Sam, and they're holding guns in their faces. And that's the end of the episode. My favorite part of the episode was the recreation of the fake out when the dude is pretending to be hurt, and I really like that they respected the source material enough to recreate that, and even the episode the scene in the car, in the truck, when Joel and Ellie were talking, and Ellie's messing with him and talking about the porno mag. I really like when they do that. So even though they do deviate from the source material some in this, I have to give them extra points for making tremendous attempts to stay faithful to the source material. So we find ourselves at the end of another episode that deviates from the source material, or rather adds more to the source material. And I feel like it's for the worse. The thing about this new character, Kathleen, aka Officer Hooks, indicates that she's a competent leader. Nothing about her demeanor, her tone of voice, her body language indicates that she's threatening or intimidating or imposing. There's just nothing there to prove to me that she's worthy of being the leader of this group. what put her here? I need answers. Why is she there as the leader? Like, she's so soft-spoken. There's just nothing there to convince me that she's this supposed to be this menacing leader of the hunters. Like, yeah, she does some things that are bad, but it just seems like she's just going through the motion. So yeah, I'm not sold on her as a villain. But despite all these things, I still think it's a solid episode. I liked it. Now I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. That's not bad. That's still good. 6 out of 10 is average. 7 and 5 and 6 average. I think this is still a good episode. 7 out of 10. But it's enjoyable. And I hear that the next episode is coming out on Friday, so I hope to get. I'm gonna keep on trying to get these reviews out earlier. If you made it this far, I would really appreciate if you press that like button. If you're gonna drop a comment down below, that helps as well, you know. So anyways, till next time, respect.